Hi class, I am coming to you to show you a little bit about our Brightspace page because I know that we didn't have the opportunity to do so today. So if you go ahead and you open up your Brightspace page, yours is going to look a little bit different than mine, but I can also go ahead and change the view on this. But just so that you know, you're going to get the welcome page here. It should open up to this first page. There's a welcome announcement for me. But then also right down here after this week, I'll move the semester-long helpful links right up to the top. So those will be there. And you can always access our public speaking textbook here. This is an easy lib guide for the library, and a lib guide is a library guide. It has all the tools and tricks that you'll need for rhetorical arts specifically. And then the last thing is back to that academic resource center for tutoring that I was showing you earlier. But where you are going to be finding most of your information, and that information that is also going to be due this coming up Wednesday and Thursday, is going to be under the content section of our class. And so if you go ahead and go under content, and then even if you just hit the table of contents, it will start to show you everything that we have. So under our table of contents, that's what all of these are considered modules. So in your syllabus, you're going to see something like a read audience analysis module, read social justice module. So if you see here on the left-hand side, there's a list of all the modules, but also they will simply all come up here as well on the right-hand side of the screen. So the things that you have to do by tomorrow, online only, was the academic honesty tutorial. So if you see it's right here on this left-hand side, you're going to go ahead and take this tutorial, and then, like I said, all you need is 80 points. And, or sorry, it is worth 80, or it's a total of 80 points. You need to only get 60 in order to pass that. Then we also have our introduction to audience analysis. So the thing that I'm going to have you do, it says in Brightspace to read. So this is your reading for an introduction to audience analysis, a good overview. And then for your specific class, you will just take the survey that responds to it and submit it. So for tomorrow night, Wednesday, make sure that you finish your academic honesty tutorial, finish reading the audience analysis, and submitting your survey. Then the other things that we need to work on are things for Thursday. So for Thursday is your syllabus quiz. So if you go ahead and click on this link, you'll see that there's the word document. Remember, like I told you in class, you can either type or handwrite this. It's up to you. So that is open. And then the other thing that I had right here is the Tao of Conversation. So the Tao of Conversation is something that I wanted you to read and consider. We're going to talk about this a little bit more in our rhetorical situation scene investigation groups. But ideally, the Tao of Conversation is going to be about your participation in the class. And so the why read this article part of the module will really help to explain that a bit more. And the last thing that I want you to see is this area over here, this social justice module. So this is where we spoke about before that there's going to be a good amount of reading for this. So I would encourage you to start it earlier as it's due on the 5th. So if you start to see it, there should be this social justice worksheet, which is right here. You can type inside of it. It's going to be turned in class on the 5th. And then there's going to be these specific readings, the identity of social location, social construction of difference, theoretical foundations, and conceptual foundations. None of these are full articles. They're excerpts and excerpts of chapters. And then there's also a small little quiz. I love a good BuzzFeed quiz, so let's see what that one is. So hopefully this gives you some insight, at least where to start looking for assignments. From there, I want to encourage you that a lot of the time we will either have like assignments listed here or your discussions listed here, and you can go straight there, or you can go back to the content area. We'll talk about this a little bit more in class, but I simply wanted to get you up and moving so that you know what to do for tomorrow as well as Thursday. All right, y'all, I will see you soon.